Hi, y'all. I hope you're having an amazing start to your week. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Lindsay. I am an entrepreneur. I'm in love with self development and manifestation and helping y'all with that and giving back in that department, which is all going to be in my videos. But if you're interested in any of my other resources, like getting started with making money online for yourself or your own online business or affiliate marketing, you're going to want to check out the 5-day challenge, which is in the description box below, as well as the About section. And I've been really wanting to mention this as well about that particular resource. One of the reasons why it works so well is because it really helps you to post strategically rather than just mindlessly scrolling. I feel like we spend so much time on social media, right? So why not use it to make money? And it really is just a tool. For me personally, it's really been such a blessing because, it's helped me make a little room to where I can spend a little more time doing the things that I really, really love, like making these videos and working on my spiritual gifts. And I also just created a money manifestation vortex, which is a 10-step guide. And that's really powerful also because, I created it because for me, it helped me shift my energy from one of lack and scarcity to one of abundance. And so between these different actions, the energy shift combined with, actually taking action, it's just completely changed my life, and just really want to give back and help y'all do the same. So check that out. It's in my Etsy shop, which is also in the description box below in my About section. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's video, which I'm super excited about. It is a manifestation technique I've been working on that is kind of a twist on the popular idea of becoming your future self, but it kind of helps you to kind of communicate with your future self and echo back energies and actions from your future self and integrate them into the present. So it kind of takes a little bit of that overwhelming feeling out of it of having to become your future self, because I've noticed for a lot of people that is kind of the feeling that it gives them, when really I want it to be fun and help you to remember who you are, how powerful you are, and how magical you are. And so I'm super excited to this. I've broken it down into steps as well and just made it fun and natural and just a little bit simplified, So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I have broken this down into 8 steps. 7, because 8 is really a rinse and repeat step. But let's go ahead and start with the first one. And it's going to be a familiar one. But again, when we are reprogramming and working on manifestation as a skill, we know that it just takes a lot of oversaturating our minds and a lot of repetition and consistency and hearing things a billion times. So that's going to be why this first one is a little bit repetitive. But again, that's not a bad thing, and we do need that. So for the first step, you are going to set a future intention. So you're going to pick a desire, a goal, a version of yourself that you want to manifest. But instead of visualizing what you'll be like when you achieve it, focus on who you'll be. And so that's going to be the thoughts, feelings, mindsets, and energy of that future you. This is the you who has already achieved that goal and is living the life that you desire. And for me, I get really creative here. I use all of my senses. What do I see, hear, smell, taste, everything. And we also know that the experts talk about this one thing I'm going to mention in particular because it is so powerful. So this is by actually giving yourself the experience. So, when the experts say, go test drive that car, or for me, I would even tell you, go look at those condos. I don't care how the property manager is looking at you, okay? Like, it doesn't matter. It is your life. But the reason why that is so powerful and giving yourself that experience is because it is literally your brain's job to then open up the doorways, pull in energies and experiences that actually put you in that experience for real and give you that goal or desire for real and what makes it stick. Like, that is literally the job of your brain. So when you give yourself that experience, that's why your brain goes to work and people can manifest crazy things in kind of rapid time, because they are putting themselves in an experience where their beliefs are being rewired. Now their brain thinks, oh wait, like, I am a person that can live here. Like, oh wait, I am a person that can drive this car. And then it just goes to work, like, filling in the blanks and doing what it needs to do in order for that experience to manifest as your new permanent reality. So let's move on to the second step, which is also going to be a little bit repetitive, but I also can't stress enough the importance of bringing in some sort of meditative practice when you are reprogramming and manifesting, because meditation, even just a little bit every day, like 5 minutes a day, it truly rewires your brain. It quiets your mind and it reconnects you to your heart, which is also how you really, really know what exactly it is that you desire in this life. And it also heals your nervous system, which is directly related to the amount of abundance that you can carry. So with that said, the second step, you are going to find a quiet place and center yourself. So you're going to sit or lie down in a quiet place. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths to center yourself. And you are going to focus on being present and in tune with your current feelings. You'll want to recognize where you're starting from emotionally and mentally before you initiate the echoing process. All right, for step number 3, and this is where it gets fun, you are going to call upon your future self. So you are going to imagine that you are standing at the edge of time, looking down a long hallway or tunnel that represents your life. And sometimes I even like to do a big, beautiful white staircase. And on the other end of that tunnel, see your future self. This is the you that has already manifested what you desire. And you are going to allow yourself to feel their energy when you see them. So do they feel successful? Do they feel confident, admired, in love, joyful? Let their energy reach yours. Okay, for step number 4, you are going to send an echo forward to your future self. So this is where the twist happens, because you're not just simply calling your future self to you, you are sending an echo forward to them. So you are going to visualize your energy like a sound wave, a pulse, or a vibration that extends out into the future. So you're sending your intention, your desire, forward out into the future like a sound or a signal. And as this echo reaches your future self, feel them receive it. They hear it and they respond by sending their energy back to you. So you imagine that they are sending guidance, wisdom, encouragement, or even just pure love and positivity, because I find that when we are programming, we can kind of battle these false feelings of, oh my gosh, I'm alone in this. And doing this with practice does away with that and totally negates that. So the 5th step is going to be receiving the echo back in the present. So once your future self has received your energy and responded, feel the energy reverberate backward in time to the present. So this is where the echo happens. You are now being filled with the energy of your future self, not from a point of imagining that you are them, but from a place of receiving their wisdom, their calm confidence, and knowing. And so I've been working with a couple of questions as part of this particular step that I wrote down as well, and hoping that it'll help y'all. So you're going to ask, what advice or encouragement are they sending you, as well as what thoughts are they sending back to you? So are there any new perspectives, new ideas, or new actions that they are encouraging you to take? And for this particular part, I found it really powerful to journal with these questions, because journaling, I also believe, is a really powerful manifestation technique. And so to kind of add this into this particular step, I think just doubles down on the energy and makes it extra powerful. But let's go ahead and move on to the next step. For step number 6, you're going to integrate the echo. So once you've received the echo, you are going to sit and let the energy settle into your body. So you're going to allow your future self's essence to be absorbed by your current self, and trust that this energy is being activated within you. Trust is key, but believe me, I know that that takes practice. And when you come out of this meditation, and again with practice, you will notice that you feel more aligned to the mindsets of your future self and their approach to life. So the 7th step, which is pretty much the last one, because like I said previously, the 8th step is going to be a rinse and repeat. So the 7th step is going to be anchoring in the echo. So as you go throughout your day, remember that you're not just waiting for your future self to manifest. You are actively communicating with them now. And so you can journal like we talked about. You can repeat affirmations. I do this like crazy, particularly on a tougher day. It really does help and work. Or you can take concrete actions based on the guidance that your future self gave you. And it's important to remember that this echo isn't just a passive experience, it's a reciprocal relationship. And so you can think of things like, did your echo and your future self maybe ask you to take one bold step today? Or did they simply remind you to trust the process and stay grounded, which is what I have been getting myself. And then again, the 8th step is just going to be a rinse and repeat. You want to remember that the more that you make this ritual a regular practice, the stronger that the echo is going to get, and the more connected you're going to feel to the version of yourself that is living your dream, until the echo becomes a living, breathing part of who you are. So I journaled a really pretty paragraph about why I feel that this works, and I just don't want to miss anything, so I'm just going to read directly from my notes. I hope that's okay with y'all. So I wrote down, this technique is rooted in the idea that time is not linear but fluid, and that your future self is in essence already a part of who you are today. By sending an energetic signal or sound wave into the future, you establish a relationship between your present and future. This communication reinforces the idea that the life you desire is not a distant possibility, it's already happening, and you're simply aligning with it. The echo effect reminds you that you don't have to force yourself to become your future self. Your future self is already responding to you, to your current energy, and guiding you forward. So I really, really hope that this helped y'all. I was so excited about this technique. I've really loved it myself. I would love to hear your feedback. If my energy resonates with yours, please do consider liking and subscribing. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm so happy you're here. I love you so much, and I'm sending you all the love and wisdom and guidance and positivity that you absolutely need. And I will see you on my next video.